still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll get a prime time preseason matchup between our visitors and our home team. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. So look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they finally stop him. Not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Half the 60.
Open in the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one connects. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Send this away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience, you get more comfortable in the role. As he goes forward, he tries to learn. It takes something away from each and every one of these moments.
Back-to-back carries here. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. He's going for it himself. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 17 yards and a first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Here we go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here he is on 3rd and short. No touchdown. It's intercepted.
One of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive, you come to the sidelines and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw. Shakes himself free. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys take a 13-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Gano for the PAT. points in right down the middle. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up when you set it down. Well done.
Brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there. Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground ball, but backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. Boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
To the air on third and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Now out comes the field goal units as they try this one. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It's present is, you know, if you have a lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They go play action on first down. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Handoff now from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home team send this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Down about the middle. Nice run here past the 35. Inside the 45. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
Visitors 10.
Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Running for the marker on 2nd. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. The throw here on first down. That one complete to Turner. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Pushes his way through a tackle. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good. For a first down. It's a gain of 10.
Takes the hand off. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 Still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that gives him a first down.
Result is a first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 21-10 our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready?
Here's the backup. First throw. Getting out to his left. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Practice.
Out of the gun. Kick it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move sticks.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Corner gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
3rd and 4.
I'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. The kick by Gano is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from the end. but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense headed back to the field. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark.
Ready?
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go.
Pickett will look to throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Pickett working from the gun. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Knocking 18.
Third and long for him here. Setting up the screen. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, play action. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
The give here on second. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds a man right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They're throwing it. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. The nose of the football inside the one. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Behind the line of
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Back to throw now. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And he's got it. Stretch their lead to 21.
31. Visitors 10.
Gano ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Pickett. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. We've got 1st down here from the 36. To throw, Pickett. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Here's Pickett. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Catch made over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Lead to number 85.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. The flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now.
Incomplete.
No throw, third and long. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. Out now comes the punter.
Fourth down.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
The rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the Browns begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
Okay. I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound. Third and 4 coming up now.
Makes it third and 4.
Now here's Pickett. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to bring up first down.
Ready? Go!
Go play action. It's Pickett. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now!
Pickett trying again on second. Running right side. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Looking now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Will be a third down. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field down. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Cut on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. No connection on the last play. Then out third down. To the air on third and long. That one's complete, right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll bring out the punter here. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first first half. We still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Raptors 6.
Kick it to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Bring the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Pickett. Stepping up, and he's going to run. There's that slide at the end block. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pickett set to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Results in a
Pickett on 1st and 10. Drops back. Needs an open man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball out. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Brings it in. For a second, we looked on to get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problem. There on the shorter attempt. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Press going.
Pickett working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pick.
Ready.
2nd and 6.
Play action then for Pickett. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. Never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Like,
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chicago's offense Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Is that a lead? With just 2 to use the rest of the way. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Get some space around midfield. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
Home team 38, visitors 13.
Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Back out runs their offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out since they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half.
Come on. Hey! Cowboy!
Nice play straight ahead. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's taken down at the 30.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Double play action. The right side, cut by Wilson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Here's the backup, first throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
There we go.
46-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready!
Here's the one back on the handoff. A good pickup of 8 yards, but still more than that. 9 to go now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 7.
Air it out on 3rd. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Now comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Ready!
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on it. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's going to throw this one into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. This defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. From the left hand, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again, the lead 22.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. On first down, they'll run. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. He's out in the clear. He cuts it back right. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Let's go.
Another carry for it. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago. They give it to him again. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his second rushing score in this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this second half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
16.
Good now, ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now pressure coming. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to number 85. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. That's a throw. That's a cut for the first. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
It's a gain
Rolling back into the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. Japanese Timberwolf.
Looking to throw here. Oh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready, set.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The home teams returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Hand off to the back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
Brings up third and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And we've got to stop it here. That's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense ready to get going again now. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Ready.
At the 47-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
60 bikes. Go.
Going again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ballgame. It really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
He'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series.
At their own point.
And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built. We look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Back to the well again. They send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left half. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football.
He's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. He's going to throw it. Complete over the middle. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Popped up on his back. Play not developing as they hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. He has it at the 13. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they take the field with nothing to show from their last series, Brock. Gotta imagine they're pretty upset with how it ended.
Yeah, and the only way to flush that feeling, and the good teams do this, is to go down and make sure your kicker's not attempting a field goal, but an extra point on this drive.
Looking on 1st down. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Dive up the middle. Used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
That's good.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Right up the gut. Small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Plowing up the middle. Nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now to the running back. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. too, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Running for the marker on second. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football defense talk about it. Good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Come on, hit!
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up third and goal.
Let's go now!
Coming back to throw. They bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. Force a fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Dodge the tackle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Here's the handoff. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's the give. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! These guys put up even more points in a win. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2. Keeping it on the ground. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. And the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. Gano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And scoring hasn't been an issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 41. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from the 43. Pass play now. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. Keeps away from him. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. Playing with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal because of it. I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 29-yard line.
Another carry for him. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They give it to him again. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Taken down behind the
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
the yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he falls for the defense for a touchdown. These guys are running him out of the building. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
You're now ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Their offense running back out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Going from the gun here. He's going deep this time. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys putting up points in a game decided. That one right down the middle. And these guys cut into the lead by another point. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 for the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, you know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind because you're absolutely right. I'm going to put it down for 6.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Going back, it's the handoff. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the well again. It's another one. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. With a dive up the middle. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
And off on 2nd and short. And he barrels across for the touchdown. These guys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys continue piling on to this lead. Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick by Gano is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Gano ready to send this away. Deals this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here comes their offense out again. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. He was wide out, it's a screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He completes it in traffic. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a first down.
Throwing it again here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the officials double and then triple check this with their coach, but yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
The give here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. That play straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Pick up of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They'll run for this. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Chicago.